Hi everyone, my name is Ben Red, Human Cartoonist Extraordinaire, and welcome to the continuing Let's Play for Zenless Zone Zero. This is the first recording, Tuesday, February 17th, 2026. I am unfortunately flying solo tonight. Chloe will be returning in the future, but adulting got in the way. So, for now I'm going to be doing some of the side stuff. Try to avoid advancing the plot too much, and yeah, just check out more of Zenless Zone Zero on my own. If you are just joining the channel for the first time, welcome. I do want to point you towards the fundraiser we are running this year for the ACLU Foundation. There's a link for that below the stream on Twitch. There's a link in the description on YouTube. And you can also go to twitch.tv/charity/BWHComics to support whatever current charity I am currently running. Or fundraiser I'm running. I'm not running the ACLU. I wish I could take credit for that. I am not that competent. But yeah, we are going to be just kind of doing a run-through here, keeping things easy. I did want to shout out, just went up on my YouTube channel, we did just cover a very, very small indie game called A Doctor's Term. This was developed by a team out of Austria. It is a very quick, very simple game available on Steam. If you want to check out what the game's like, you should check out the video on my YouTube channel. That is youtube.com/@BWHComics. Alright, it's probably going to be a short session tonight, so I'm going to go ahead and jump into it. Let's dive into Zenless Zone Zero. Alright, what can I mess with? Ooh, I got stuff. Hadn't actually gone back to the, So in previous sessions, I'd been good and been logging in every day and collecting stuff. I didn't do that this time. I should have. Alright, I get to choose who's promoting today. Let's give Hetty a try. So last time was documentary, adventure, and fantasy. So let's put up a documentary, adventure, and a fantasy. No inquiries so far. Open! Alright, well I got money. Next story thing would be to get rest in the bedroom. I'm gonna do that, and that might be the only story thing I do today. Go past the weird bathroom. Wait. Ooh, music player. Lovely. Ooh. Like the name. I jumped to that one that caught my eye. What else can I check out of my room now? Did I just leave out a carton of milk? Ew. Alright. It's getting late. Let's hope we don't run into any more trouble. Oh! This actually looks relevant to what we just did. Post. Demolition delayed? What gives? Anyone see the news? They said today's demolition of the metro is going to be delayed for technical reasons. But based on my professional experience, Vision's explosives don't use any sophisticated tech. There are no complicated facilities involved in the blast zone, so it's highly unlikely to be delayed for any technical reasons. Anyone know what's really going on? Anonymous. Oh yeah, I saw that. Something seems odd. A big company like Vision failing to deliver something on schedule like this hurts their rep, but seeing as they've chosen to postpone things, it must be a really big deal, I guess. Oh, by Ferryman Number Zero. Oh, that's a good name. I was watching it on the news today. When Perlman rode a car through the hollows into the blast zone, there was rolling news coverage of it. But ever since Vision sent off their transport with the explosives, there hasn't been any news of them arriving, just an update about the demolition being postponed. So I'm thinking, maybe something happened to that transport truck? Alright. The OP jumps in. I gotta say, it kind of makes sense. If there was a problem with the train in the hollows, then they could say it was a technical problem. GTP. Neither the association nor Internet has put out any commissions from Vision. Arch of Winter in chat says, Happy Gilded Carrot Day. New Year. Oh, did we have a New Year thing? Alright, what else is going to be fun? So that was the important one. These others might just be doom scrolling. I am curious about the ghost ship. Intel, have you heard about that ghost ship of legend? Legend tells of a mysterious one-eyed, one-armed captain who sailed the waves in his cape, leading his crew to discover immense treasures. However, the greedy captain, wanting the treasures all to himself, grew paranoid. Believing others shared his desire to possess the wealth and would betray him, he struck first, eliminating his entire crew. But without sailors, the ship soon fell victim to a storm, and the captain and his treasures sank to the depths. Ever since then, people say that on foggy nights, a ghostly ship appears. They say that if you find the legendary treasure map, all the captain's riches will be yours. But beware, the captain's spirit can possess treasure seekers, turning them into dangerous bandits who attack others who dare approach his fortune. In the captain's curse, will you be the one attacked, or the one doing the attacking? Let's see. Sweet Watermelon says, Treasure? Ghosts? Talk about checking all the boxes. If there's really treasure, it might be worth taking the risk to find it. Can Collector. Ghost ship? Don't tell me an ethereal's the captain. Anyone got intel on where that legendary treasure map is? Looking for Stickers says, What era are we living in? How can there be such outdated urban legends? Speaking of which, isn't the poster above me's username kind of weird? Only into cans? That's seriously messed up. Ditzy Flora. Are ghosts real? I wonder if a ghost could help me find my lost watch. I've looked everywhere but can't seem to find it. Can Man. Oh! Can Collector and Can Man. They gotta meet up. Replying to number 3, what's wrong with us can collectors? As a recyclable, eco-friendly material, cans are way more likable than plastic bottles and stuff. Anonymous. A dead captain commanding bandits to attack those who covet his treasure? Interesting. But let's do the math. Is that ship's treasure depreciating faster than inflation? Would be a shame to waste time hunting for worthless loot. Lunar New Year is when, in ZZZ lore, someone managed to enter a hollow and successfully navigate back out using the first carrot. Ghost? Who you gonna call? That's fun. I think that's enough. You rest undisturbed. Both your body and mind feel much more relaxed. Hello, Video Store Manager. Hello, Tin Master. Manager, I'm here to tell you that the coffee shop is back to its normal routine starting today, and that I would like to invite you to come over and try our new drink. However, something just happened and it's giving me a headache. What's up? I want to ask you for a favor. I'm sure you've heard of the Hollow Investigative Association, right? They reached out to me earlier saying they wanted to rent out Cough Cafe for a VR game promotion campaign. I agreed, and the timing for the reopening was just right, but little did I know it was a conspiracy from the start. Is Are there commercial spies messing with you, or is a most wanted criminal over there? I'm gonna do the criminal one. Hold on. Is there a wanted criminal among the participants? No, our store is just an ordinary street corner store. Nothing as dramatic as that. It's just that I found out today that they chose this coffee shop as the venue because those VR players share some sort of superstition or urban legend. In short, they believe that drinking coffee before playing a VR game improves their skills. Sounds like a good thing to me. That's true. The problem is all these players want coffee before they start playing. We just opened and I just can't keep up with the sudden surge in customers. So, would you mind working here for a while? Okay, let's sling coffee. I've played the closing shift. I am prepared to make coffee in the worst of circumstances. No worries, I'm on my way. You'll help? Wonderful! I'll be waiting at the entrance of the coffee shop. Thank you so much! There's still no news about Nekomata, and I feel restless waiting at home, so let's go help Tin Master. But drinking coffee will improve your VR combat results? For real? Yeah, it makes sense to me. I always play VR way better when I desperately get the coffee poops. Alright, seems to be working. Talk to Good Boy. I guess I can't call him Good Boy when Chloe's not here. You are... I can't even... I was gonna say bad girl, but that just seems mean. See if there's anything useful in the headlines. Renowned artist accused of abusing Bangbu? The former wife of the renowned artist Vincent has recently joined the Bangbu Protection Services, claiming that his artwork, Bangbu Pilgrimage of Suffering, from last year allegedly subjected Bangbu to abuse during its creation and violated the principle of machine ethics. Wow. It's a little weird seeing a thing about machine ethics in art and it not being about AI. Alright, that's everything of interest. Ooh, look at all the VR people outside. How did something like drinking coffee can boost your VR combat scores even become a thing? Miss Promoter, is that why you chose to rent a coffee shop for your event? Yep. So you admit it? Madame, I must point out that you failed to mention this when you initially presented the scope of this event. Just kidding. I only found out about this rumor after hearing it from the people in line. I suppose this is what they call an urban legend. They're born and spread inexplicably, and inexplicably become something that makes a hit. I've never seen such a crowd at any of my events before. Lucky break! Tin Master, I'm here! Oh, manager, you're here! Wow, is this the temporary employee you found? They look efficient. Manager, I am really so sorry. We're open, but I can't serve you. Instead, I need to ask you a favor. No worries, there's no rush. Thank you so much! I'll serve the customers who dine in here. Meanwhile, could you help me serve the completed orders to the customers waiting in line over there? Easy. Leave it to me. You're such a go-getter. I'm counting on you then. You got the coffee from the Tin Master. Deliver it to the customers queuing up to try out the VR game as soon as possible. Okay. What we got? Calm, young man. This is my Tin Master special! Oh yes, everything is changing before my very eyes now that I'm drinking my coffee. Really? Don't believe me? I highly recommend you try it out. The results are immediate and evident. Now that I had my Tin Master special, high score, here I come! Cool. Easygoing female student. My coffee's ready. Thanks for bringing it over. How's it taste? Huh. It's not as sweet as I'd like, but it's actually really good. And it feels so refreshing. Is this what they mean when they talk about coffee philosophy? Young man who can't stand bitterness. Ooh, my espresso. Thank you. I was thinking, throwing mysticism and whatever aside, from a scientific perspective, an espresso can help you focus your attention. Sounds scientific indeed. It's so bitter that once tasted, it befuddles the mind. So, it's all about the flavor? Okay. Talk to the promoter. Oh, I'm stuck. Have you delivered all the coffee? I really appreciate your help. If you still fancy a cup of coffee, I can make one for you now. Hold on, wait. What else can I help you with? Actually, I was observing you while you were delivering the coffee. You're quick and have a good memory. Definitely an expert in VR games, right? Why don't you give the Hollow Investigative Association's Trial of Bravery a go? Hollow Rider. It's a VR game made using the Association's combat training program based on real-life Hollow investigation data. Players can experience the excitement of fighting Hollow enemies in virtual reality. I've had my fair share of real-world experience, too. Hey, promoter lady. The manager has been working really hard. Maybe we should let him get a cup of coffee and relax a while. If the manager is interested in your game, he can just pay the HIA a visit, right? Of course, but it's in your best interest to do it today. There's a recruitment event on today. If you have time after your coffee, you're welcome to experience Hollow Rider at the HIA Club. You can put that coffee boost to good use. Anyway, today's on me, so order anything you like. I'll be waiting inside. Well, I'm off to the Association's club with the other players I've recruited. Be sure to come by if you're interested. Cough Cafe has been unlocked. Proxies can purchase one beverage daily, which when used will recharge your battery charge and grant a buff for better efficiency in obtaining materials. So, I haven't drained my batteries yet, but
have a cup of coffee to jumpstart your day.
Welcome to the coffee shop. Or come to the coffee shop every day whenever you're free and enjoy a cup of coffee. You can find the effects of each beverage listed in the coffee menu. This is today's recommended coffee. It is highly recommended to place an order and try it out. Yeah. Espresso is active. Obtain. Combat simulation drops increased by 100%. Takes effective only in combat simulation for one enemy cards.
Whenever you feel lost, you can always come back here for a cup of coffee.
The HIA Career Club, I think that's over at Lumina Square. I have to take the car from the parking lot to get there. Ooh, driving! Sweet! Let's see, fun fact, there used to be many more options for coffee, as hinted at by the many different logos on the cups, but they streamlined it to only 2 types. That's unfortunate. So all that's available is espresso. I'm gonna get so hyper. Alright. Let's do some driving. Hiya! It's the manager from the video store! You came after all. Have you had your coffee? I have. That's not important. Where's the game? I have. It was great. You seem to be far more interested than I thought. That's awesome. I knew I had the right person. If you could please register at the desk, then you can experience the association's VR game. Don't forget our slogan, Hollow Rider. Uh-huh. Hollow Rider. And the next line is, challenge accepted. Real easy to remember, right? Alright, I need to go prepare the rewards for everyone. If you want to go try it, go find Miss Bertha at the front desk. She's the one with red hair. Ah, this place is cool. Alright. Enough peeking around. Talk to Bertha. I gotta know what name they gave the blue one. Lila. Okay. Welcome to the HIA Career Club. The Hollow Investigative Association is the Hollow Disaster Response Agency in New Eridu, responsible for Hollow and Hollow disaster-related matters. Being at the forefront of New Eridu's battle against Hollows, our mission has always been to explore and fight against the Hollows. The HIA Career Club warmly welcomes all citizens to visit, experience, sign up to join the association, and submit commissions at any time. I'm here to participate in the VR trial. Alright, let me provide you with an overview of the VR trial event. We're hosting a new recruitment event at the club, where you can use our VR device to experience the HIA's Hollow-themed combat VR game, Hollow Rider. Players in this trial event have the chance to get a free home portable VR device provided by the association. We must inform you that when you use the club's VR training equipment, it will collect your training data for analysis to optimize training plans. All data is stored anonymously and does not record your identity information. I don't trust that at all. Of course, as a token of appreciation for your support and assistance, the association will provide rewards for all on-site combat training. Would you like to use the VR device right now to experience combat? Let me just say in a while real quick. Okay, if you want to use the VR device, just come register with me. Chat commented that these are the most over-designed characters. And I just want to get a better look. Is there a first-person mode? There needs to be a first-person mode. Oh, the camera! That'd do it. There we go. Why are you filming me? Stop that. This better not go on the internet. I don't think she's too over-designed. Not by the standards of this game. This game loves over-designing people. Hold on, what are the feet doing? I will say, if you had to stand behind a counter all day, I would not recommend those shoes. Those look painful. Wait, are those things in their backs? They are! They're moving! Okay, that's a little much. Alright. Let's do it. We recommend that you go to the Agent Promotion Simulator. This time, we'll explain about stun drills. You can edit the enemy card number before starting the simulation. Here are the enemy cards that have already been placed in your lineup. Enemy cards may be added to the same lineup more than once. More enemy cards increase the intensity of the battle. The choice of enemy cards will affect battery consumed. Please build your own enemy card lineup and try to clear the challenge. Alright, Ether Battery Auto Combat Tutorial. In combat simulation or area patrol, in addition to consuming battery charge to fight and earn rewards, You can also use the Ether Battery Auto Battle feature to obtain mission rewards instantly. On the Combat Simulation or Area Patrol screen, press the Auto Battle button, then press Auto Battle again to instantly receive the rewards for a single 60 battery charge Combat Simulation or Area Patrol mission. Ether batteries can be acquired via the new Eridu City Fund or through item crafting and other methods. Alright. It's a little weird. Save plan, I guess. Let's give it a shot.
Ready and waiting.
Ooh, I actually get to fight with people. I was wondering if it was actually doing that or if they were kind of faking out. Alright, I'm going to use the people that I have no experience at all with.
Need some time here. Need a hand?
Time for some hard labor?
I'll show you my real value this.
How can I help?
Let's find out how they handle.
I'm sorry.
Oh wait, recommended level 10.
I'm here. Need a hand?
Well, can I level her up, actually? Hold on. Yeah, I got enough to level her up. This is where you grind for upgrade materials. Fantastic. I needed that.
I'll show you my real value. Did you cook them?
How can I help?
There. Alright, we should be good.
Time for some
now.
hard labor?
It's a bit of an unusual team build, but I'm gonna go with it.
Let's keep this advantage.
Roger that.
What do you need me to do?
A work site is just like a battlefield.
Maintain fire.
Just try me!
I can help you anytime.
I'm getting... Actually, my ass kicked right there.
Evade.
I'll take it!
Target spotted.
No trespassing on the job site!
Copy that.
Execute. I'm right here.
A weak spot!
Flames, obey me.
Showdown's here. I call this move Funny Splash Combo.
Yeah! Awesome. Only an A rank. Had to finish that combat in 2 minutes? That's tough. Are there other combats I can do? Let me see if I understand this correctly. Welcome back to the real world. How was your experience? Not bad. We're pleased to have your endorsement. If you're interested in Hollow affairs, please keep an eye out for more events from the association. Here are the rewards that the club prepared for players that complete the stages. Players really like them, and supposedly they help boost battle performance. And even professional investigators use these records in training. Very professional. I'd like to know more. Right. If you're interested in Hollow investigation, there's an expression of interest form from the association. Thanks, but no thanks. Training records recorded by investigators? Not bad, but just to be safe, I shouldn't express too much interest. Well, it wouldn't hurt if I take a peek first, right?
Ready for combat.
Master, please listen to the info regarding enhancement agents. First, enter the agent's level up screen. The current agent's level has reached its maximum. Use the certification item for the corresponding agent specialty to break through the level limit. Ooh, that's fantastic. Agents can then level up further after their breakthrough. Go ahead and give it a try. Let's do it! Yeah! Good job, Ambi. You're more powerful now. Ooh. I got to claim something. Master tape.
Standing by.
Is there something wrong with the rewards? Nope, there's no problem. Okay, in that case, thank you for your contribution for the to the association. Huh? Please wait a moment. Congratulations! You're the 1024th player to complete this combat stage, so you'll receive a free VR device for portable home use. Ooh, that's lucky. Why 1024? I'm not really sure either. She said it was a whole number? Sorry, I don't have a professional answer for you. I hope you understand. You can experience the thrill of combat as a Hollow investigator, or hone your combat skills from the comfort of your own home with a portable home VR device. But please note that there are no rewards for experiencing combat when at home. If you're looking for the relevant combat rewards, please visit the club and use the on-site equipment. Got it. I'll be back again. Certainly. Thank you so much for supporting the Hollow Investigative Association Career Club. We hope to see you again soon. Okay, now I've tried the HIA's new event and even got something unexpected. I ought to be heading home now. And I got an achievement. 1024 is a computer science thing, 8-bit thing. That makes sense. It's power of 8, right? No, I'm wrong. Parking lot unlocked. Okay. This VR game that the association came up with is far more interesting than I expected. The rewards are pretty useful too. I'll drive there if needed in the future. I guess this is a case of a proxy and the association both getting what they want, right? By the way, there were comments on it from Chloe about how Belle's the one who can't park. Clearly, I can't park either. Wise is not a good parker. Alright. I am going to pick up some food, though.
Good afternoon. Feeling hungry? Let me make you a deluxe bowl.
delightful every time.
Well, seems like my noodles were just what you needed.
Alright, let's see if there's anything else fun to check out in this area. You know what? Oh wait, no, that's the video store. Where's the arcade? Here it is. Can I interact with the arcade yet? I
A
can.
lunch break and an arcade is the best pairing possible.
Alright, let's see what single... Wait, hold on. There is a multiplayer mode? Oh, we're gonna have fun with that at some point.
Can't find a suitable opponent to match with? I could always be your player too if you want.
Ooh. Bizarre Brigade. Survive the relentless onslaught of nightmares to fend off a certain number of their attack waves. Companions will assist in defending against the monsters and will not take damage. During the rest phase, you can recruit companions and purchase items with buff effects. Before starting the game, you need to choose a protagonist. Different protagonists have their own unlock conditions. Protagonists will have their...
If you're tired of playing solo, don't forget about multiplayer mode.
Cool, thank you. Protagonists will have their attack, health, and other attributes permanently increased based on the number of candies. Defeated stage bosses may drop candies. Clearing difficulty with 5 of each protagonist increases the candy limit for all protagonists. Alright, let's give it a try. I have one Dream Seeker, Mr. Work.
They're here.
First nightmare wave is approaching. Work together with your companion to fend them off. Your companion will act freely based on the situation. Try to survive until the last moment during the nightmare assault. Nightmares will drop coins, so eliminate as many as possible. Press attack to perform a charge attack with the following functions: knock back monsters and companions, purchase items, open chests. Press info to view detailed information. Seems straightforward. Ooh. Interesting. So this is almost like a Vampire Survivor style. I'm kind of just running around.
Survive.
Survive. Let's see. During the rest phase, you can spend coins to purchase companions and items. 3 basic companions can be merged to form a stronger companion. Collect companions with the same bond to gain special buff bonuses. Companions will consume coins at the end of combat. Please manage the number of companions accordingly. You can press attack near the board to refresh the items. If you don't need to shop, you can press attack at the arrow's location to prepare for the next wave of attacks. Alright, pretty straightforward. What's my coin situation? Extra. Oh, nope. I'm going to buy a companion. I'm going to buy the thing that gives me more luck, because I like having a high luck stat. Oh, I can actually buy all of it. I'm going to be bad with money. Let's do it all. First time playing.
They're here.
Something's shooting.
Survived.
Bizarre Brigade. Here you can use eggs or HP to purchase precious items. If your companions have gathered the super formula, you can craft a powerful special companion. Oh, I missed a thing. The Dream Eater's altar is activated. What a rare occurrence. The more eggs you hold, the higher the chance of the altar activating. You can press the attack button near the board to refresh the items. And just shop. Okay, same as before. I don't have any eggs, but I can sacrifice health, it looks like. Or I could refresh. Let's give this a try. Oh, and I'm back here. I'll get another apple head. Ooh! Merging them gives him a big hammer and a fancy hat. Let's do it.
They're here.
Actually got hit.
Survived.
Hey, buddy. Nothing for me. Do I want to reroll? Nah. I can start getting more companions. I like having companions. Let them do the work for me.
The darkness unfolds. Victory.
Hey, I did it. That was awesome. Let's see, other games are Mach 25, Snake Duel, Soul Hounds 3. Alright, only 4 games. Let's do Mach 25. Welcome to the world of Mach 25. Control movement within the time limit using the arrows, avoid obstacles,
Don't forget about multiplayer mode.
and our only goal is to run faster and farther. Alright, seems like a pretty straightforward racing game. Let's do it. Oh, I need the sliding quack. Love when games have mini games in them. Oh, shoot. Oh, really? It's that quick. This is gonna be tougher than I thought it would. Oh, that's the advantage of the invincibility. I get it now. Also, this is significantly easier with the stick than it is with the touchpad. I don't know why they indicated the touchpad. Alright, I'll take that for now.
Don't forget about multiplayer mode.
Snake Duel. Enjoy a thrilling showdown with Snake Duel. Use the directional buttons to change direction and collect beans to make your snake longer. Careful not to hit the walls. Speed up. So it's Snake. Except competitive Snake. Alright.
Start.
Ah!
Game's over.
Well, that's embarrassing. I'm doing that again. I can do better.
Start.
Ha! Take that. Ah, I screwed up. Alright, that was a better run though. I'll take it. And Soul Hounds 3. Use your Soul Hound to dig soul blocks and advance towards the bottom of the abyss. Use directional buttons to move the Soul Hound and change its direction. Press attack to dig soul blocks and go deeper. Press jump to jump on a soul block. Collect pomegranates to maintain your energy level. You lose HP if the energy drops too low.
So it begins.
Well, now I get it better. Okay, cool. Oh, oh, dang, really?
Game over.
That's actually kind of tough. I'll try it one more time.
So it begins.
I thought it was slick. Alright, this seems to be a pretty decent strategy, actually. Well, that's screwed up. Wee.
Impressive. Your journey ends here.
Ah. Alright, I'll take it. That was fun. That was cool.
Can't decide which game to play? Why not try them all? Thanks for coming. Hope you had a great time.
I'll have to do online mode at a later date.